Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry. As we get into tonight's video review, we're going to start off here by taking a look at the cues. So hopefully it goes without saying, but in the current environment and as volatility ticks up, we've got to approach each day fresh, which is to say, don't go into this with strong convictions and, Friday have another big down day. But I do at least want to look at the idea that the current correction is very similar to the correction that we went through before. Now, what type of bounce, or any bounce at all, is still yet to be determined. But a few things that I find interesting about this current move: you can measure it through symmetry, or you can use the trend line tool here in TOS to look at the idea that this swing high to swing low was just shy of 6%. Right? It took 8 trading days, and that was the percentage decline that you saw. The movement that you saw down into the low that was made on the 30th is quite similar, right? It's a little bit deeper, but that's just to say that, those moves are quite similar, and this is the area where you've at least, given a brief pause. Now, the movement that we see after hours will be largely dictated by Apple, and at least so far, Apple is very much the premium sale kind of event, right? You can look at it through the bid-ask right here in Thinkorswim if you don't want to view a intraday chart, and we can see that it closed at 218, and now after we've seen the earnings, it's been mostly unchanged. As I'm covering it with you right now, it's got a little bit of a bid to it, and this will be the most important piece of what the cues look like tomorrow. So if Apple can hold these gains overnight, well, then that symmetry in the cues is going to start looking better. And then it also makes me curious about our close above the high of the low bar. This is Mastering the Trade version 1 kind of content, and you can see back here where this blue arrow populates, and look at the run that it gave us. So you see where that same signal populates here off of yesterday's close, and of course today was a big down day, but the way that the setup is usually shared is that the stop is against your trigger bar, or it is against this low. So there are still ways that if the cues can find a bid tomorrow, hold that previous swing low, I think that there could be an advance that starts to show up. But I want to take that thought process from kind of a daily swing-based way of thinking, and then I want the 15-minute charts to continue to prove it to me, which is just a way of trying to keep myself synced up with the short-term action to not fight the prevailing trend if we do still need lower prices. And that's just the most important thing that I see heading into tomorrow. So I hope you find it a helpful complement to your trading. Have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the rooms tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.